What is going on? What is going on, everybody? Yo, we got the new little thing. My TPT accounts are up right here underneath. Current TPT accounts. Current TPT account lineup is up and running. So you guys can see the exact balance and all that good stuff. Okay. Ooh. You set my limit. All right, boys and girls. We are looking to take a short on the United States stock market. On NQ, we are looking to take a short. Okay, before I start, let me preface this. I just want to say a few things. Number one, I didn't go live yesterday because it was Tuesday, day before PPI. If you have a no news event or no news day right before a red folder news, right? Something important like PPI or CPI, those are normally not days that I trade. So I didn't trade yesterday at all. Even Asia did not. Why the fuck is it? Even Asia did not trade it. Okay, so today is first day after Monday that I'm trading. So yeah. Also, another thing I want to say, I wasn't going to stream tonight because tomorrow morning is CPI, which effectively also makes tonight a really bad session to trade. You get what I'm saying? Because we have the 8:30 a.m. news tomorrow morning, which means this is most likely going to be more of a consolidation kind of day. Not too much is going to happen. So yeah, so that's why, coming into tonight, I wasn't going to trade, but this setup actually looks really, really good. Let me just quickly run you guys through my thoughts and what I'm thinking here. So I want to go like top down. So first things first, I think that this daily here could very well be high of the week. Okay, this is Wednesday, first news event of the week. This very well could be high of the week. When we go lower into obviously like these lower time frames, first thing that I notice here is that the 4-hour and the daily do not have a manipulation leg at all, right? They just opened up and immediately started pushing higher. So what does that mean? That means that we are anticipating this move higher to be the manipulation leg, right? And then we go up out of a higher time frame PD array, get a rejection, come down. Now, as far as higher time frame PD arrays go, on the 4-hour, we don't have anything. On the 1-hour, we don't have anything. But on the 15-minute, we have this unfilled fair value gap. It's the only unfilled fair value gap in this entire leg on the 15-minute, okay? So this catches my eye, and I happen to have a level inside of here as well. Also, this is not just a 15-minute, but also a 5-minute, as well as a 1 minute in this general area, okay? So this is primarily based off of the 15 and the 5. And that's why I really do like this setup a lot. But I'm looking to get the short up there. Now, does that mean CPI will be bearish? No, not necessarily. But I do expect at least like a slow meltdown here during either Asia or London at some point. Okay. And then, yeah, we go from there. But that is my thoughts. That is my thoughts right now. This is the only level that I really, really like. 837. You're talking about a lower price, like down here. This you're talking about this BPR. I wouldn't be bullish down here. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, Sasuke trades. I would not be bullish down here. The reason is because this 4-hour and the daily are gonna freshly be flipping red. So we would have a nice wick up top, right? This nice wick up top on both the daily and the 4-hour. And so therefore coming down into here, I would not be bullish anymore. I'd be bearish. So yeah, that's why I'm not gonna be taking any kind of longs. Why is your SL so tight and not at the high? New in here. SL is so tight. I only trade with 5 to 10 point stops. Maybe I'll move this to 10 points actually, just for safety measure. But I trade with 5 to 10 point stops because my levels are really, really precise enough to the point where as soon as we hit it, we should get a reaction somewhat instantaneously. And if there's not an instant reaction, chances are the trade is not going to play out. So I would rather be wrong quickly than to be putting my stop above the wick. I don't ever trade with stops 20 points wide or anything like that. So yeah. Would you rate that setup marked out an A+? Yes, I would. I would rate this setup an A+ as long as we can put in some SMT, which I believe we have right now. Do we? We don't right now, but I think we will put some in. As long as we could put in some SMT at the high, this looks like a really good setup. This definitely looks like a very good setup. Can you explain why you weren't bullish to data highs this morning? I didn't trade this morning at all. I didn't say I wasn't bullish to data highs. What's your TP? If I get this sell, my TP is previous day low, guys. My TP is the previous day low. If I can get that sell up there, that is where my TP would be. Should I buy more funded or join your private channel? I don't know. That's your call to make. By the way, guys, speaking of buying funded, 2 different firms right now running big sales, and tomorrow is CPI. Apex, as you guys know, Apex, all right, boom, Apex, 80% or 80% off right now with code key. It's 80% off with code key on Apex, okay? So if you guys want to load up your accounts, this is now a good time to load your accounts up today, a day like today, for tomorrow for 1-day pass. TPT also 40% off, no activation using code key as well. Code key literally blesses you guys in every way that you can absolutely you can absolutely think of. So yeah. Yep. So lock in. Actually, let me go ahead and put in the off. There we go. There we go. So yeah, 1-day passes tomorrow. Make sure you guys lock your Apex accounts in, or even your what's it called? Your TPT accounts, whatever you guys want. I'm primarily focusing here on TPT for the next few days. I am running a trade syncer now, where all of the trades that I take on TPT also get copied over to Apex. So I'm copy trading 22 accounts right now, and I'm gonna see how it goes. But I do want to see what I could do with 22 fucking accounts. But TPT, bro, I'm only $2,000 away from the payout threshold, so that's realistically like 1 or 2 trades, and I can start requesting some payouts on TPT. They're daily payouts, no cap or anything like that. So it's kind of tough. That's why I'm like putting some more emphasis on TPT right now. Missed your lives? Well, I'm back, bro. I'm here. If you guys don't know, if you guys aren't in the free Discord, first of all, make sure you guys join the free Discord. That's where I give you guys all my announcements. If I'm going live, if I'm not going live, trade updates, all that stuff. Make sure you guys join the free Discord. But if you're not in there, I'm not going to be live in the mornings. So there's no New York lives tomorrow or Friday. Okay. Tomorrow or Friday, no New York lives. It'll only be Asia lives. So, yeah. Just make sure you guys know that. Verona was good, bro. Yep, there you go. There's the free Discord. Apex activation fee. I don't know what it is right now, to be honest. It'll show you how much it is to activate it. But I'm not entirely sure. No CPI. I'm not going to be trading CPI, but I've given you guys the entire fucking blueprint on how to trade these. You guys don't remember, bro? Yo, what did I tell you guys? What did I tell you guys, bro, about these 1-day passes, bro? What did I tell you? I told you guys. I showed you guys exactly how to do it. I'm gonna show you guys one more time, bro. Somebody mark this in the stream. Like, make sure what time it is. This is. I'm starting talking about this at 11:50. 11:50. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna explain to you guys how to pass a 1-day pass and eval. Okay, on a news day like CPI or PPI. I'm going to do it one more time. I've done it in the past. I'm going to do it again because I'm such a nice guy. 5-minute is the lowest time frame you're going to be on. Go down to the 5-minute. On the 5-minute, you're going to be looking for swing highs and swing lows. Where is there a swing high here? Boom. Swing high right there. Found it. So this here is buy-side liquidity. That's what we call this. We call this buy-side liquidity. This is a swing high. Where is there a swing low in here? Swing low, again, if you guys don't know, swing low is something like this. This, right? This is your swing low. We have a low and then a higher low surrounding it, okay? So where can we find like some sort of internal swing low here? This right here is the only one, okay? So sell side, there you go, boom. Now, this is where your limits are going to go. Your limits, you're going to have a buy stop above here with no stop loss and max contract size. So if you're on a 50K, you're going to put on 10 minis and you're looking for however much is going to make you 3 bands. Let's say it's right there. Okay, there you go. Boom. Put a buy stop there. Then go down to the short position. Go down here. No stop loss. And this is going to be a sell stop down here. There you go. There's your orders. You wait for a price. Boom. You pass your accounts. Congratulations, son. You're number one. And we move on with life. Okay. There you go. 11:50 is where I discuss this. If somebody asks later in the stream, somebody please help them out and put it in there. Yes, it is 50-50 because there is a chance that it could trigger your entry and then wick, right? And then in that case, if it does that, you're cooked. But it is a gamble. I need you guys to understand. You guys, I'm sure you guys are all smart enough at this point to know that it's a gamble, right? Everybody knows that it's a gamble. So it's up to you whether you decide to take that gamble or whether you decide that you don't want to take that gamble. That's your call to make, okay? Whatever you guys want to do, figure it out from there, okay? But anyways, people are telling us how to full port accounts on stream. I'm just telling you how to do 1-day passes. I mean, I literally tell you guys, if you have never gotten a payout before or you're not profitable, do not do it because getting funded isn't going to do anything for you. Is the gamble worth it? I mean, it can be if you don't want to sit there and take like hella long to what's it called? To hold on, why we don't have chat on screen? I can put it up. I just had this take profit thing up. Let me put it up. I'll put up the fucking thingy too. Don't worry, Twinsy. Don't worry. Don't worry, twin. I got you. There you go. Yo, Sakuna, what's good, bro? Sakuna, what's good? Low-key, it's kind of big, you know? Pause. How about that? But all right, there you go. There you go. There's the chat, bro. There's the chat on the screen. Enjoy. There you go. There you go. First guy I'm hearing to say to go 10 contract. Well, that's how you do a 1-day pass on news, brother man. Okay. That's how you do it. I mean, if you're not absolutely retarded and you have 2 brain cells, you'll know that it's a gamble. And I'm not advocating for you to do it, but this is just what I would do. This is what I do for all my 1-day passes. It's like a pretty easy way to pass in 1 day. CPI is tomorrow, bro. CPI is tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, 8:30. Apex is a monthly subscription, or how does it work? No, it's a monthly subscription for the evals, but if you pass the eval, it's a 1-day, it's a one-time fee for the funded. One-time fee for the fundeesies. One-time fee for the fundeesies. Sakuna says vibes. Yeah, bro, vibes for sure, vibes. Vibes for sure. How do you choose between 5 or 10 point stops? It depends on how big the PD array is. So over here, my 5-point stop covers the entire 15-minute fair value gap. You know what I'm saying? It covers the entire thing. Also, we're in Asia where it's like slower, price is slower. So that's why I'm okay with having a 5-point stop. Now, does this mean you shouldn't have a 10-point stop? No, you can. Up to you. In New York, I only do 10-point stops. I do not do 5-point stops for New York. Yoki, I need 1,500 past my eval. I bagged 1,500 earlier in PM sesh. How much do you think I should risk on this trade? It's up to you, bro. Listen, I can't tell you guys how much to risk per trade, bro. You guys got to understand this. I simply cannot tell you how much to risk per trade. I can't. If it's an eval, like for me personally, eval, I would just size up. That's just me with evals. But you know what I mean?
Yo.
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 What's good in my heart?
Nothing.
Nothing much. Just being chilling.
Literally just been chilling.
You streaming right now?
Yeah. What level do you have?
43.25. Actually, really fire level. It's the only unfilled 15-minute gap in this entire. Like, it's the only unfilled.
That too, but I have 4750.
Yeah, you're dead wrong on that one, gang.
Send me a screenshot.
Right. Right.
Gang?
I did. I just sent you one. I just sent you one, gang Neil. Why were you bearish during NYAM today? I did a trade recap. If you're in the premium Discord, I did a trade recap for it. What it?
I just sent you.
Okay. Yeah, and what are you trying to show me?
Did I do something wrong there?
Oh no, bro. No, bro. You have 847 for the bullish limit. I have that too. I'm talking about the bearish limit, Gango. We're pushing up right now. We're yeah, I'm planning. I'm
concerning myself with the fucking bearish move yet.
Yeah. I'm planning on tomorrow. I'm planning on tomorrow being bearish. So that's why I like wanted to, go lower.
No, I see what you're seeing, bruv. I like it.
Yo, Sakuna, can you chill the fuck out? Sakuna, chill the fuck out.
I like that.
Yeah,
This is actually the importance of actually trading with a friend too.
yeah.
Because I just showed him my bullish limit. He just
Yo,
showed
you
me.
show me.
I
You
just
show.
showed him my new.
Okay, bro, that's enough.
All right, my bad.
Yo, you saw the text I sent you?
Yo, you had like keys in your pocket, bro. That was
Yeah, I
weird.
know, bro. That was my phone, bro.
I want to say, bro, I've seen your dick. It's not that big.
Okay, bro, that's enough, bro.
It's
That's
big,
enough.
but it's not that
That's enough. That's enough. So limits and stops are just bottom and top of the FVG. No. I need mod. No, bro. Sakuna, can you chill out, bro? Chill out. Rest in peace, Charlie. Yo, rest in peace, Charlie Kirk, guys. RIP Charlie Kirk.
You want me to ban Sakuna?
No. There we go. There's my mod. Yo, bro, I swear to God, my mods. Yo, did you actually ban Sakuna just now? Who just banned him? Yeah, don't ban Sakuna.
Deleted his message.
Oh, he did? Okay. Yo, what's good, Zaid? I see my mods are, like, not clocking in today. I might need new mods, to be very honest. Might need new mods. Because my mods are continuously slacking, bro.
Let's do this. Let's start talking about politics and religion.
Yeah, let's not. Thanks, man. Yo, DoorDash guy said, please, dude, me too. I got you.
No way his name's actually DoorDash guy, bro.
His name is DoorDash guy, bro. Look at my chat. His name is actually DoorDash guy. With this daily candle 4-hour candle, do you expect to manipulate down because it has no wick, or since price is respecting a lot of the 4-hour OB, we don't expect. I do expect it to go lower. That's why I have this bearish limit here. So we assume that this move up is the manipulation leg into the fresh 15-minute PD array, fresh virgin 15-minute PD array, and then we hit that reverse, go take the low.
Palestine or Israel? I support Palestine, bro. Because my people were in a genocide in 1984, bro. I can't support the genocide committers. That's just me. I'm trading with Keyflow right now. Yo, Key.
You.
Are you an Israel supporter or a Palestine supporter?
Bro, what kind of stupid ass questions are you asking me right now? Like, what kind of an absolute retarded question was that? Remember the guy who told you to check your Discord? Bro, is your stream dumb?
Guys, Keyflow's Muslim, so he supports Palestine as well. W Key. Let's get some W keys in the chat, guys.
No MMXM? What do you mean no MMXM? What do you mean? Yo, how many people you coming with for somewhere nowhere? I need to put amount on guest list. Bro, listen, bro.
Do you know Will Rivera? He's asking me if I'm coming to the car show or Cars and Coffee or whatever.
Will Rivera? No, I don't think so. How many people, bro? Verona, I don't know, bro. I told you to DM me on Instagram. You never did. Fucking bozo. Guggan Singh, do you think daily equal highs at 24.068 and 24.044 can be taken before you go lower? Kind of high, bro. If it goes up there, I think we just get over into all-time highs, man. This is gonna get up into all-time highs. Bro, can you please, yo, bro, Fonzie, can you chill out? I need you to chill out. I'll analyze gold, bro. Okay, let's take a look at this shitter gold. What the fuck is this thing doing? Okay. Oh, okay. Nothing here on the higher time frames. Literally nothing. Literally nothing. Hourly fair value gap right here. Hourly fair value gap down there. No bearish. Actually, do bearish hourly right here. For gold, Fonzie, literally right off the bat. Yo, Flashy, you spam one more time, you're out for life. You're literally never joining the stream again, ever in your life. Again, let me listen. Shut the fuck up.
Same shit in my stream.
Yeah, he needs to chill out. Fonzie, so I personally would not be taking anything until either we close above or below these hourly gaps. As long as we're trading inside of these two gaps, this shit's gonna do absolutely nothing, bro. It's gonna do absolutely nothing.
Literally. Right now, they both are gaps that literally that got edged and engineered liquidity right under. So
What are you talking
literally
about? We're talking
right
about
now,
gold right now, bro.
oh, I'm talking about NQ 15-minute top gap, and then the 15-minute lower gap that I'm longing, and the one we're shorting.
Yeah. Nah, don't long that one. Ask one to long. I'm not gonna lie. Don't long it.
NGL, bro, I low key see a 15-minute BPR.
No, I know you see the 15-minute BPR in that, but the issue is
Yeah, that's
the daily is gonna fresh. It's literally under the daily open. The daily is gonna freshly be turning red. So, like, do you think that if we get a sell model from this upper 15-minute gap and then it starts displacing to the downside and then we flip the daily candle green to red with a big ass wick up top, do you really think that it would like it's likely
That's
to
if
reverse
the,
down there?
if we get filled on the short, I'm removing my buy limit. If we get filled on the buy limit, I'm just taking it up to the short level.
Okay, yeah, that's good. Can you explain your reasoning for sell limit on NQ? 15-minute fair value gap, 5-minute fair value gap, guys. 15-minute, 5-minute fair value gap.
Why did Flasher come into my stream now? Yo, Shin, for rejection block, which PD array do you use?
Yeah,
Only
he
one?
asked me the same thing, bro. Like up
Oh,
the
that's
stream. Yo, guys,
fine.
everybody, yo, guys, make sure you guys are liking up the stream, bro. Like up the motherfucking stream. Like up the stream. Um, Go ahead and absolutely smash that like button. It takes 2 seconds out of your day, bro. 2 seconds out of your day. Like the stream so that, you know, more people see the stream, helps me out, helps you out, helps the whole world out because I'm doing everybody a favor here, you know what I mean? Yeah, I need your attention. What, bro? What makes PPI and CPI news insane candles compared to other red folder news? They're just big red folder events. You know what I'm saying? Like big red folder events. That's why. How much for mentorship? I don't have a mentorship, Gango. If you drop some free sauce real quick. Bro, I drop sauce every stream. Every stream, bro, I drop sauce. Come on, gang. Yo, I'm not modding anybody right now. I don't need new mods. How come you're not streaming New York AM tomorrow and Friday, only Asia sesh? Because I'm going to be gone for military stuff, bro. It's quite the unfortunate situation, but yeah, I'm not going to be able to trade New York myself. Um, gotta serve the country and shit, you know what I mean? Do you do live daily on YouTube? Yes, I do live daily on YouTube. Live daily on YouTube. The Discord gets their own lives. They're not like live trading. Sometimes I might do an exclusive live for just the Discord. They get a different kind of live. We go through like the weekly outlook, trade recaps, and things like that. The trade recaps and stuff. I go through with them only. They also get like the entire top and bottom tick strat. So it's a little bit different. You guys get the free streams over here because I like genuinely enjoy doing this. You know what I'm saying? Um, 1 hour bearish FVG has been inversed. I'm trading XAU USD, not GC. You need to be looking at GC, not XAU, bro. XAU is not accurate because it's that shit is retarded, bro. You need to be looking at GC if you're gonna trade gold. Can you explain the difference between Rhythmic, Tradeovate, and Wealth Charts? Don't know what the fuck Wealth Charts is. Never used it in my life. Rhythmic, you have to trade on NinjaTrader. Like with the NinjaTrader platform, it's ass. Okay, I would not do Rhythmic. Tradeovate is the only one. If you guys are buying Apex accounts with code KEY for 80% off, you should only be buying Tradeovate accounts. Those are like literally the best ones. Scar, love you too, twin. Do you have a monthly sub for your Discord? I do not, bro. No monthly sub for my Discord, Twizzy. Any discounts for your lifetime? Hell no, bro. That shit is cheap, bro. What do you mean discounts, guys? What do you mean? That shit is dirt cheap. It's $380, bro. What a bargain for the shit I give in there. Absolute bargain. How can I go into your DS? It's in the the paid one is in the description here, and then the free one, all you got to do is type in !Discord, and it's gonna pop up. The free link is gonna pop up. !Discord. Best account size for Apex account. I usually use the 50s and 150s, bro. Did Jackie get you right with the GT3? Yeah, bro. Will Rodriguez, who are you, twin? He say, I love you, Hussam. I love you, Hussam. Is that how you say your name? Apex doesn't pay out. Already had payouts denied. All right, use TPT then. You know what I mean? Trade and what platform do they support? Trade What do you mean? What platform do they support? Like every platform, gang. What you mean, bro? Why are you trading Asia? What kind of stupid ass questions? Like, what are these questions, bro?
Dude, that is a cheeky little hourly rejection.
Can you explain Apex payout? Pretty simple. 8 days of $50 or more, 30% consistency. And then there's a few more I guess, intimate rules that you need to make sure that you read and follow. But those are the main big ones. As long as you could do that, 8 days, every 8 days you could request a payout. When's the miniseries coming out? I mean, some of it's already out. I just got to keep updating it. I've just been super busy, bro. I'm gonna update it. Don't worry, twin. Do not worry. I will, in fact, update it. Top Step, MFF is the best firms. Apex's ass only pays people who advertise them. I mean, see, this would be true, except for the fact that I was getting paid from Apex before I became an affiliate. If I didn't, I would have never affiliated with them at all. So like, you know what I'm saying? If you don't like Apex though, don't trade it. You get what I'm saying? Like, there's multiple other firms that you could trade. There's Alpha, TPT, both of those really good firms. You can use any other firm. Nobody's like making you use Apex. Apex and TPT, my best. There you go. Sakuna, I mean, yeah, like, if it doesn't work for you, it doesn't work. If it works, it works. The only reason why I would recommend, so there's a good question. Somebody said, that, would you suggest Apex for a beginner? I feel like their rules are impossible. Now, there's like, it's a double-edged sword with Apex, right? Because number one, it is the cheapest firm, right? It is the cheapest, so lowest barrier of entry. Okay. But then again, also their rules are pretty difficult. But this kind of goes with like any firm that have difficult rules. It kind of helps you out in some sort of way, because it'll help you just be more disciplined. Pretty simple. So sell limit is 15 and 5 minute fair value gap right here, bro. 15 and 5. Send Discord link. This one's not working. It is. Is it not? It is working, bro. What you talking about? It literally is working. I just checked it. Apex is the only one that does 20 accounts. Correct. This is correct. Apex is the only one that does over 5 accounts. Getting paid out by Apex is possible. Got paid out like 3 times on 50K before losing the account. Switching props. Yeah, absolutely is possible. When more bootcamp videos? I'm gonna, my goal is to record some more bootcamp videos this next week, like upcoming week. Now that like I have a majority of everything else, all the other course material for the Discord out of the way, this upcoming week, I'm gonna be starting to roll out those Apex videos, okay? Apex isn't bad at all. Turned $1,000 of combines and 32K of pass in a month. There you go. There you go. If you make over 30% on the first day of PA, what happens? You just have to try again for the next 8 days, basically. Like, you keep the balance. Like, it doesn't blow the account, right? Like, your account's not a lost cause. You just trade for the next 8 days. More profit rather than Apex is more than 5 accounts. Some people said, fuck, I don't know. Some people said some other shit, but I don't think there is any other prop that does over 5 accounts besides Apex.
I'm on the 5-minute. Do you invest in real estate? Not as much as I'd like to.
Yes, you should be reading GC and placing the trade on XAU because I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Is it not the same thing? They like 1-to-1 track each other. So I'm pretty sure it's the same. Top Step does. Top Step does not allow more than 5 accounts. Is there live trading for New York session? There usually is live trading for New York. So there's a lot of new people here. I'm gonna tell you guys right now. I live trade twice a day. New York and Asia. Okay. This week, for the remainder of this week, which means tomorrow and Friday, I will not be on for New York. I will only be on for Asia. But starting next week, I will be on for New York and Asia. Can I touch Shinobi if I use code key? Bro, you can, bro, the possibilities are endless for you if you use code key. That's the thing. So people don't really understand. The possibilities are endless. As soon as you use code key, like a whole new world opens up, bro. Shit that you never knew even existed. You know what I'm saying? Live trade every day, promise? Bro, what do you mean, bro? You guys have been here the last 2 weeks. I've been live trading every day. You're the only ICT trader that I know trades Asia. Takes a lot of patience, bro, because Asia is just super slow. But I like chilling here with you guys and, like, you know what I mean, talking to you. Code key feeds families. This is correct, bro. This is absolutely correct information. Yo, Will Rodriguez, you still didn't tell me who you are, twin. Unless you did and I missed it. I'm not sure if you already answered this, but is there a reason you use a buy stop instead of a stop loss? It's the same thing. It's the same thing. Did he streams every day? Why are you asking people for proof, bro? Literally just fucking go back and look at the live streams. You literally can look at the live streams, gang. I never traded Asia. I don't get how you do it with no volume, smaller size. No, same size. If not, like, heavier size, because the moves, the range is small enough that you can use heavier size. It just takes a while for the move to play out. But Asia and London are the, like, realistically, they're the only sessions where you can accurately have a high or low of day and hold it all throughout New York. POI is a 15-minute Sibi, targeting the 15-minute BISI. No, I would be targeting the previous day low, not the 15-minute BISI. Even though we might get some sort of a retracement off this, but I will be targeting the previous day low. What do you normally tell people that ask you what you do for a living? I feel like nobody knows what trading is. Bro, a lot of people know what trading is, gang. A lot of people know what trading is. Bro, I got a different answer like each time, bro, to keep it a buck. Sometimes I say some shit, sometimes I say some other shit. Yes, I'm streaming. It's still at 50. Check your email. You should have emails from Apex. If you don't have emails, then you can't trade. You have to wait for tomorrow. Bro, you should have gotten the email at like 6 p.m. today.
6 p.m. today. Apex Trading Fund. When tablet. All right, so I just need to sign in.
Yep,
Right?
correct. You have to sign and activate them. You should have done them earlier because now
Are we
actually
close to it?
it'll take like a few minutes to activate, but yeah, just go do that.
All right, same limits though.
Huh?
Same limits though, no regardless.
Yes, yes, yes.
I'll keep
All right. All right, peace. You're targeting 158 points. If that's how much it is, then yeah. I don't know exactly how many points. Let's see, actually. Yep, 158, 159. Ask you a doubt from the charts. Is there any platform where you can check my chart once it's related? What do you mean? Oh, you want to ask me about the chart? Just go to, just DM me on Instagram, bro. If I have some time, I'll take a look at it. How much should I risk in the challenge phase? It's up to you. If you want to pass it quick, you size up. If you want to take your time with it, you size down. How long do you expect to be in this trade for? It could be a long trade. Actually, not it could be. It will be a long trade. It will definitely be a long trade.
Combine.
Why is TPT the only firm to ask for SSN? No other firms does. So they can send you a 1099. It's for like legal documents. You don't need to be like afraid to put in your SSN there. Since we're waiting, can we do a chart champs? In a little bit, bro. Not right now. Chat's moving fast. We got too many questions here right now. I'm long from 23,893 targeting previous day high. I don't think previous day high gets taken. You will 893. Yeah, you probably get stopped out at 893, gang. Unfortunately, brother, you will most likely be getting stopped out at some point. How confident do you feel in the setup? I'm pretty confident in it. This will go lower. This will for sure go lower. Whether it goes lower from my limit or maybe higher or maybe lower, that is irrelevant. This will, however, go lower at some point. Sky, where are you looking to enter? Right here. My limits are right here, bro. 15-minute and 5-minute fair value gap up here. Can you show us how you go about managing your stop? Managing my stop. I mean, I usually trail it to swing highs. That's what I do. I trail it down. I trail it to swing highs or swing lows. Why are you so bearish? Because this daily needs to manipulate lower. I have some weird blue lines on my trading. Oh, okay. This probably this. If you go into settings here, and then you go into electronic trading hours background, it's under symbol right here. Make sure you have the opacity to 0. It'll like turn it off. I think that's probably what you're talking about. TPT have same rules like Top Step for passing the combine. For passing the eval on TPT, it's similar rules to Top Step, except you have 5 days to pass it, not 2. With Top Step, the minimum is 2. TPT, it's 5. But the rules are better than Top Steps for payouts, without a doubt. Do you know if Apex allows Replicanto? They do. They do. Apex allows any kind of trade copier. Did you drop the top and bottom take model in your Discord yet? Yes, I dropped it last week, bro. If you guys have been looking at my Instagram stories, by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. My Instagram stories, bro, I've literally just been posting about how people have been taking their own trades using the top and bottom tick model. It's been fucking fire. Apex is 1 day pass? Yes, Apex is 1 day pass. I applied for the military. Am I cooked? Yes, you are cooked, bro. How much is Take Profit Trader for 50K? With code key right now, it's $100 all in, no activations. If you guys look up top, it's 40%, no activations. So $100 all in, which is pretty fucking insane. Do you use both Apex and TPT? Yes, I do. I do, in fact, use both Apex and TPT. This is correct information. Look, I'm copy trading these right now. You have 10 open orders that are still open in the market. Oh, hell no, twin. Why do I have 10 open orders, bro? No, I do not. Oh, 10 open orders because of all the... Okay. All right, bet. Anyways, yeah. Apex activation fee extra. Yes. Apex's activation fee... Apex activation fee is separate. Stats aren't transferring over on take profit test. My stats aren't transferring over to... They don't transfer immediately, bro. It's like end of the day. Do you copy trade with trade goop trading or a copy trader? Right now I'm using Trade Syncer, but I usually use the trade copier, bro. Is that buy stop your stop loss? Yes. What is the best copy trader? I'm using Trade Syncer. This is my first time using a third-party trade copier, so I don't know. I really don't. What's your Instagram's name? My Instagram is Keyflow Trades, guys. Keyflow Trades. Same as the YouTube. Yo, Franzi. Listen, I'm not going to lie to you, Franzi. I do not care to look at gold right now, bro. I genuinely do not know. Like, I don't trade fucking gold like that. I sure as shit don't trade XAU. So I have no idea why they're moving. Like, I don't know what you want me to do, bro. I really don't. I told you what I'm looking at on gold. So until that takes place, I'm not going to take anything on gold. Right now, I'm just trying to watch NQ to see what exactly this does. Why do you like Take Profit Trader? The best payout rules in the entire industry right now. The best payout rules in the entire industry. That's why. What if this gets filled during New York and we just range till then? Do we cancel because of CPI? Yes. Yes. Any idea why my TBT charts are delayed? If you just bought the account, you just got to wait a little bit. So if it's a fresh account, you got to wait a little bit and then do it. And check again. How many funded accounts do you have? Do you use micros or minis? In total, right now, I have 20 Apexes and 2 TPTs that I'm trading in front of you guys right here. So that's 22 accounts, and I only use 1 mini across all of my accounts. 1 mini across every single account. The Apexes are 150s, and the TPTs are 50s. Narrative to your entry price, 15 and 5-minute fair value gap. TPT doesn't deny payouts and is no bullshit. Literally the best IMO. Yes, I fully agree. The only thing that I don't like about TPT is the 5-day pass, but obviously I've given you guys a complete workaround around the 5-day pass. I've told you guys how you can pass that like really easily. So that's not a concern. But you know, like when a firm has this good of payout rules, they got to have something to offset it, which obviously here in this case is going to be the 5-day pass for the evals. Did you trade today New York session? Yes, I did. Not live. I only gave the alert in my Discord. We top ticked the market. We top ticked the market for New York. What's the workaround on the 5-day rule? You just you go for 2 days. You pass the account in 2 days, 2 days or 3 days, whatever, and then you just trade micros like in and out, and that counts as 1 day. So if you make 1,500 the first day and 1,500 the second day, all you got to do is just do 1 micro in and out for the next 3 days, and you're passed. TPT's lit. The only thing I don't like is the intraday trading and funded once you get past the first. Yeah, exactly. It's the same thing with Apex, bro. Too many people complain about the intraday trailing. With TPT, it's a little easier to get past because there's no consistency on TPT. So that intraday trailing, bro, really not even bad. You guys can see the distance from my trailing right now. You guys see the distance right here, right there. The distance is $1,700 on one and almost $1,600 on the other. Not a bad, like I have a good amount of room. You get what I'm saying? Why are we looking for sells in a bullish trend? Is it a bullish trend though? What constitutes a bullish trend? A Baskel, What constitutes a bullish trend? What do we usually see in a bullish market? Can you tell me? When would you pull limits? Not right now. Not anytime soon here. How to put SL and TP on Tradeovate multiple accounts? I'm kind of confused. You have to make a group. So once you create a group on Tradeovate, create a group, add all the accounts to the group that you want to add, and then you can set the limits on one account and it copy trades across all of them. Why didn't you come live during NY if you took the trades? Just couldn't come live during New York today. I was only trading from my phone. I wasn't able to go live. Can you share your chart settings? They're very comfortable for my eyes. So the canvas is 808080. And then the candle body for the up close candle is 3C, 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 and the rest of it is all black for everything else. Can you use TradeSyncer for top? Yes, you can use TradeSyncer for, as far as I know, because this is my first day on TradeSyncer, so keep that in mind. But as far as I know, you can use it on any prop firm. Is TPT like Top Step where you can trade on Project X? No. TPT is up with Tradeovate, brother. How come you didn't take the BPR at 955-ish area? Where's 955-ish area BPR? What are you talking about? What 955-ish area are you talking about? Are you talking about the trade I took in New York? Is that what you're talking about? What are you saying here? Is it a must to go back to every single FVG in the chart at some point or some FVG left behind? What do you mean? Like, is it a must to go back to every single FVG in the chart at some point? What do you mean? I'm not sure. Not sure what you mean. Can you trade mobile with Apex, copy trade as well? Yes, you can. You challenged me to switch to minis a couple months ago, and it's been amazing. Kudos, bro. Thank you for the guidance, Frank. I told you, Frank. I'm telling you, minis are the wave. Yo, especially if you're on a firm where you have some sort of trailing drawdown or something like that. You ideally should be using minis. Nobody should be using micros on a firm where you have trailing drawdown. I tried telling people this. People don't fucking listen. You should be using minis on a firm with trailing drawdown. Do not, it is the only thing that makes any sort of sense is using minis. Simple. What plan are you? I'm on the pro plan, the one that's like $99 a month. I think. I don't know. I literally just activated the trial a little bit ago, so I don't know. I'm new here. Are you buying right now? I am selling in a little bit up top. You guys see the limits. Why don't you give the NY trade in your free Discord? Because I'm simply not obligated to do that. The trade was only for my premium Discord. Best way to approach a prop firm with consistency rules on a live account. Trade with Fund and X and have a 40% consistency rule with the max payout being $800. $800? What? $800 max pay? Is that what you just said? Max payout $800? No chance, bro. No fucking way. That sucks. Why are you trading with that firm? That's why consistency rules. All you got to do for consistency rules. So if you're, again, I've done this before, but if it's $800 for your first payout, you want to times 800 times 40%, right? And that comes out to 320. 320 is what you should be looking to make per day. So you want to make 320 or under every single day, and that's it. think 943 even hits tonight. We're close enough, bro. We're not far. We're 40 points away. So I think it could hit. 800 is the first 5 payouts after it's uncapped. Okay. All right, fair. Why didn't you tell exactly when and where to buy or sell? Spoken like someone who wants to copy and not learn for themselves. Yeah, bro, come on. Does the Apex 30% drawdown and profit rule only apply to PA accounts? Yes, it only the evals on Apex like have no rules, bro. You can do whatever the hell you want on Apex or Apex evals. The rules only apply to the PAs. $37 fee for the 250K account, really the lifetime price, or was it only valid during? It was only valid during the 90% off window, so the $37 250K is gone now. You think we'll get filled in the next 3 hours, or you wait for London? I'm not waiting for London just because I gotta be up like at fucking 7 in the morning tomorrow. So I can't be here for London. So I'm here. I've shown you guys my limits. I'll answer whatever questions you guys have and whatnot. But I will not be live in the morning. Hey, sweetheart.
Can I buy yo?
You still yapping up a storm?
Yeah.
Nice, me too. This is gonna be super slow, bro. We're gonna be yapping for a while tonight because this shit is not gonna fill for a little bit.
Dead ass, dude.
Guys, make sure you guys like up the stream, guys. Make sure you guys like the stream up. Like up the stream. Why are you still in the military? Bro, I signed a contract, so like I kind of have to be in the military. You know what I mean? Signed a contract 6 years ago. If we're gonna yap, let's run chart champs. We'll run chart champs in a little bit, bro. Are you going back to the warehouse? Yeah, I'm gonna be warehouse next week, bro. Next week I'll be at the warehouse. I just took a scalp from the 1 minute order block. Nice. What pair do you trading? Asia? Only in NQ, bro. NAS 100. Yes, you're not obligated to share your trades, but like you say, you're helping people in this live. I am helping people in this live. Beyond this, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, this is a stupid conversation, to be very honest with you. Anyways. Why did they say lifetime, man? I was stressing. They're trying to save the 30% rule. No, bro. Yo, I think you confused it and thought that the 30% consistency rule also applied to the eval when it does not. The eval is 1 day past, bro. So, yeah, you probably confused that. How much is the premium discount chat? Discount chat. It's the max payout on Apex. Depends on the account size you have. I have 150s. So for me, it's 2750. I believe for 50Ks, it's 2500 or 2000. One of the two for 50Ks. And that's per account. So if you have 20 accounts, $2,000 per account is going to be $40,000. To be honest, you are not. You're only passing time by putting limits and giving. Yeah, you're a fucking idiot. This got to be rage bait, right? Or you are actually just that retarded. If your sell limit hits, will you think that invalidates a buy at that busy? Yes. I had to take a second to understand your question, but yes. Can you please explain the rule of Top Step about the 2% lock limit? I don't know. I don't trade Top Step. You don't have to trade the 7 days on eval with Apex. No, bro. Apex is 1 day pass, guys. Apex is, you can pass Apex in one singular day. You can buy them today and pass them today. When will the next video drop on WAP? It just did today, bro. Just uploaded one today. So the 1 day pass. Bro, ChatGPT is an idiot, bro. The 30% does not apply to Apex evals, man. What do you TP at? I'm gonna TP previous day low, guys. If I get filled here, previous day low will be the TP. Can you explain the steps to get payout after you pass 50K evaluation Apex? Bro, it's fairly simple. You just can't do high frequency trades. Okay, you can't lose more than 30% of your, it was either, I think it's 30%. You can't lose more than 30% of your profits, your total profits in one trade or one day. You have to trade for 8 days, and for those 8 days, you need to make $50 or more. All right. And 30% consistency rule. As long as you say within those, you're good, you're gonna get paid out. It's 8 days, bro. 8 days for the payout on Apex. Minimum, I think minimum is $500. I don't get the consistency thing after the eval. It's pretty simple, bro. You just can't make over a certain amount. So for 50Ks, I'll give you guys an example. For 50Ks, let's say for 50Ks, the max payout is $2,000. You do $2,000 times 30%, and that comes out to $600. You just can't make more than $600 a day. If you stay under $600, you're good. You're chilling. Is the model like a full course or just a video of the model? There's both, bro. There's a full course and videos on the model, along with like trade recaps and stuff. Are you just gonna set it and forget it till previous day low, or manage it? If I'm awake, I'll manage it, but good chance I won't be awake because this still is not filled, so we'll see. Put on Chris Luno. Oh shit, bro. Where's Chris Luno, bro? Where's Chris Luno when you need him? Nah, hold on. I'm gonna put on the SoundCloud, bro. The SoundCloud one was fire, I think, right? I'm gonna put on the SoundCloud one. That shit was gas. This shit was gas pack, bruv. Hold on, there's one song I really fuck with in here, though, that I want to skip to. Nah, fuck it, we'll just listen to the entire thing. You guys hear it, right? Too loud, or what? Are we good? All right. I feel like tomorrow we also bearish. Do you think that level you have could be high day? Yeah, I do think that this level could be high day, yes. For PA accounts, divide the profit target by 3. Make sure you do not make more than that. Yeah, there you go. There you go. You just need to make $50 8 days. It does not have to be consecutive 8 days. It's just 8 days of $50 or more. Boom, you can request a payout. You don't think we'll hit C of the daily wick? It's not necessary, not needed. How come you're bearish with all-time high being so close? I mean, overall, I'm bullish, but the thing is, this to me, right? If we just look at this from an order flow perspective, right? We were this close to the all-time high level and ended up rejecting after the PPI move went bullish. The PPI move went bullish and rejected. So what does that tell you? From an order flow perspective, what does that tell you? That is price bullish or bearish? You guys got to think about these things, right? This is discretion. So this to me now, because we rejected this close to the all-time high level, especially after a bullish PPI print, this to me is bearish, like really, really bearish. The fact that we were not able to push through these all-time high levels. And that is the reason why I am now focused more on shorting, especially after this previous day close, right? The way this previous daily closed, Very, very bearish. Okay. The way that this daily has currently opened, very, very bearish. Okay. Low-key, the music got a little loud there, huh? Okay. What do you think? Bro, bro, you guys, bro, I swear to God, some of you guys, man. I think CPI will be bearish, but obviously I am not a fucking quant, so I don't know. But yeah, I think it'll be bearish. Just joined paid Discord via WAP. Didn't realize it was a one-time lifetime fee. Yes, it is a one-time lifetime fee, baby. Man said, please tell me your entry and how to manage it. No free trial, guys. I like Top Step. Haven't tried anything else besides that in Apex. Only reason I switched off of Top Step is because the Top Step X platform started to get really, really buggy. So I was like, fuck this. I'm just going to switch to a different platform that works better, aka Tradeovate. Never had an issue with Tradeovate. So I was like, fuck it. I'm just going to go there. How much is an Apex? Right now, Apex, 80% off with code KEY, K-E-Y. So it's, I think it's 30 bucks. 30 something dollars, bruv. My boy said he didn't know it was a lifetime fee, bro. You were willing to spend $350 a month, bro. That's what, low key, it's worth that. I can't lie. MFFU on top, for real. I haven't traded MFFU in a while, bro. But yo, what happened with the whole MFFU thing where they like changed their rules or something a few months ago and people were coming at them? What was that all about? Did they change their rules and like fuck people over, or what did they do? How much is activation? Activation, I believe, is like, I don't know, actually. Right now, I'm not sure. It was 80 bucks. It was 85 bucks. Now it might be like 100 some bucks. How much would you have in a live account for it to be worth it? You can make a live account work with less than like 3K, bro. MFF has no activation fee. Yeah, you guys are comparing, like, you're not comparing apples to apples here, though. You get what I'm saying? Like, you're comparing just one account being activated. MFF doesn't let you have more than 3 accounts, if I'm correct, right? FYI, you talk too much. FYI, you're poor and you're banned. Enjoy. I just passed my TBT in 2 days. Nice, yeah. So now you just have to do 1 micro in and out for the next 3 days. And you're chilling. $988, not bad, I guess, if we get destroyed at 943. 88. Where's the daily CE at? 971.5. The only thing is, with the daily CE, nothing lines up. Literally nothing lines up. There's nothing there. Bro, this 15-minute gap is the only fucking PD array. Like, that's the issue. There's another one slightly higher, 950s. That's a 5-minute. Fresh 5-minute up there. That could potentially work. We'll see. I do have a level up there as well. So low key, I think this is the area I would want it to reject. And that's it. If it doesn't reject here, it's cooked. I love the content you make in your streams, but please don't just do that to people for commenting that kind of stuff. Some of them are stupid and some of them even kids. Bro, they just can't speak. They'll just sit here and watch in silence and think about their actions. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna let some dude just be like, "Oh, you talk too much" in my streams, bro. Fucking get a life. Loser. Jade cap 2 million. No, it was not one account, bro. That was multiple accounts. Enter longs after this retracement. I'm personally not going to participate in longs, bro. I'm not going to participate in longs. I just like bro, I want to limit the amount of trades I take here because remember, the first thing that I said before I came live, I said tomorrow's CPI, so considering tomorrow's CPI, tonight's Asia and London session are going to be kind of more accumulation than anything else, right? I'm just here because these limits looked really good and I wanted to chop it up with you guys. So that's why, you know, I'm just trying to limit the amount of trades that I'm taking. And to me, the bearish trade looks the best. I just, I like the short and I want to catch that and leave it there. Justin Werling's mom, Justin just said the same thing. Hell yeah, bro. Justin is a good student of mine, so I would expect him to say that. Should you not have your stop a little bit higher, like on top of the wick? No. We should see a reaction like almost immediately, otherwise it's just gonna stop. It's gonna stop out even at the wick. The levels are really precise, bro. Really fucking precise. For people that have watched me trade for the last week or so, you guys know what I'm talking about. The levels are precise enough where we can have a 5 to 10 point stop. If it fails, I take another limit a little bit higher. Cool. But I do not operate with a 20 to 30 point stop loss, unfortunately. Just bought an Apex 150k. Let's pass the shit. Let's go. Bro, yo, True Dark One, you've lost the plot, bro. Wacko, you have lost the plot. What's your payout strategy with TPT? I go heavy with TPT. I'm just getting above 52k. As soon as I'm above 52k, I'm just going to start going heavier. And I will, in fact, be trying to take a... I'll be trying to take, what's it called? 9k payout. What's up, dude? Close below 897 looks like a nice CSD. Close at 883. Oh, you're trying to like... I don't think the short will take place until up here. You leave your limits in overnight. I usually do. Tonight, I might not. Only because tomorrow's CPI, so... Would rather not. Thoughts on Dodgy as a trader? Is he good? I mean, I can't... I really... I wish I could give you a yes or no answer. I really can't. Because I wish he, like, traded a little better than he does right now. Yeah, try telling him, but he doesn't listen. Any mental / psychology advice? I've been trading for 2 months. I'm not profitable yet, and I feel like I gamble and revenge trade often. I mean, you were 2 months in, so this is like kind of the natural succession of a trader, especially that new into the market, and especially if you don't have somebody near you who you can like kind of follow and learn from, and be mentored by, or have like people that you can talk to in the community that have been trading for a little bit longer. These are just normal things that are going to happen to you. But 2 months, bro, you're like, that's nothing, bro. You're brand new. Obviously, you're not going to be fucking profitable yet. Why is Shinobi disciplined on the charts but not in the gym? Because he's not disciplined on the charts either, bro. Unfortunately. Holy shit, Asia price action. So the thing is, it's usually not this bad. It's only this bad because we have CPI tomorrow. But it's usually not this bad. Usually kind of good. You always trade reversal? I trade continuation sometimes as well. I'm 3 months in. Yeah, if you guys are like this new, bro, don't worry, because the things that you guys are like experiencing right now are very normal, like very, very normal. As you continue through your journey, you'll learn things here and there that will help you out. Like the longest part of your journey is like finding a model and finding something that works for you, because you guys can literally take somebody that has verified stats, right? I can show you a broker statement right now of me making $170,000 this year so far. Okay, I can show you that right now. But if you copy my exact strategy, there's a good chance that for about 80% of you, it might not work, because some of you guys might not have that ability to be as discretionary as I am. Some of you guys might need like a straight mech model, and that's completely fine, right? Some people are just like that, because I was like that at first too, right? I needed like a super mechanical model, and then as time went on, I kind of got way better with discretion, and so now a discretionary model works better for me than a mechanical model, right? Even with my mechanical model, I use more discretion than I used to before. So these are like little things that you gotta figure out. This is not shit that you just figure out in like a few days, a few weeks, a month or 2 months, right? These are things that can take a while. Discretionary model is something where you would need to like actually look at the chart and develop a bias yourself. Like it's works off of your discretion, right? If you're wrong on the bias and the model shows up and you take it, your discretion was wrong, you're gonna lose. Mechanical model is something where you have like a checklist, right? And if the checklist is everything's done, boom, take the trade. That's it. There's like very, very little discretion involved. Mechanical works better for me. Yeah, there you go. Mechanical works better for a lot of people, and if that's what it is, then cool. You know what I mean? For majority of my career here with you guys, I've only ever shared my mechanical model, which is really, really easy. You know, now I'm on to more of a discretionary model, and it's been working out for this market at least. Can you share your chart codes on Canvas? I did a little bit ago. I just go back in the stream a little bit. I was waiting for you at 9:30, bro. I didn't stream today, bro. I only took one trade all day today. I alerted it in the Discord, and that was it. I didn't really trade today. Your model is actually completing my journey? Hell yeah, bro. Why is your char is black? What? What do you mean? What's your mech model? Also, where can I find content to learning? If you go to my YouTube, literally majority of the YouTube videos I've posted are on my mech model. Go through the 30-day course, whatever I have on it so far, the 30-day mini series, go through that, and then go through the remainder of my YouTube videos as well. There's a lot of sauce that I just give in my YouTube videos. Yo, mods, can we mute this kid that's fucking spamming, bro? Like, come on, bro. If you spam, I'm not gonna answer your question. Simple. I believe you can change whatever you want in trading. You can simply adjust the concepts a little and use them in different ways. Yes, you can, bro. You absolutely 100% can. You can take a model that didn't work for you at some point, and you can change it up to where it works for you and the way that you trade. 100% you can do that. I encourage you guys to do that. You always call out your trades in Discord? Yes, all my trades are called out in the Discord. We want market open streams every day, bro. Yo, listen, I'm gonna do market open streams every day. It's just today I can't, for this week I cannot. For the remainder of this week, I'm gonna be gone for military shit in the morning, so only Asia streams. Okay, Only Asia streams. Why 5-point stop here instead of usual 10? Subbies, 5-point stop here because it covers the entire fair value gap here. We're shorting this 15-minute gap, and the 5-point stop covers the whole gap. That's why. Can I talk about Alpha Futures? Alpha Futures is a pretty good firm. I like Alpha Futures. Good firm. I think that's like the top step equivalent of Alpha Futures is, at least. Top step equivalent. Yeah, and it is 20% off using code KEY right now, guys. Would you recommend a newbie watching the entire 2020? No, bro. No. I've created so many videos like dumbing that down. You can watch my YouTube videos. If you're in the paid Discord, I have an entire course where I literally dumb down the entire 2022 mentorship, the entire thing. Why no longs from Inverse? I don't trade Inverses. Ask for SMC? Sure, I guess. I sold my car. What should I buy? My budget is like 80K. Well, Verona, aren't you Albanian? You kind of have to buy either a BMW or Mercedes. You can't really buy anything else. Otherwise, you're like barred from the Albanian community. Which session do you like the best? Right now, bro, I'm a big fan of New York. I like New York a lot. Bro, Ali, get your ass out of here, Ali. We're currently a 15-minute FVG along with SMT inside the PDRA. I don't like this 15-minute FVG because not only did it already deliver a new low here, it also tried delivering a new low here and failed, and it's trying right here, but it's not going to work. This 15-minute fair value, mark my words, this 15-minute fair value gap here will not work. We're going to rip through and inverse it. Not financial advice. Your girl giving you too much info? No, bro. I just know ball, bro. Like, this is just common knowledge. I thought you were talking to me on my head. No. Could you show us an example of an FVG? Right here. Down here is an FVG right there. There you go. There's an FVG. FVG right here as well. You guys see it? FVG. We're trading inside of it right now. FVG up here. FVG up here. Bunch of FVGs. What's your take on trading Tokyo session for Forex and best pairs for it? I don't trade Forex. Have you ever watched an anime? No, I have not. Never watched an anime in my life. Tomorrow will be a very big day. It will, in fact, be a very big day. Will be a very big day. It's really be so slow, bro. For the people who's for the people who it's like been your first time trading Asia, I feel bad because this is not an accurate depiction of Asia. Asia is generally like a pretty good session. The only reason why it's slow is because we have CPI at 8:30 a.m. tomorrow. So the entire Asia and London is meant to be a consolidation liquidity, liquidity formation for CPI to go grab liquidity and then obviously make the CPI move. That's why it's so slow. How to spot the FVG that are most likely to work. So with FVGs that are most likely to work, there's a few different ways, right? The first thing that you want to do, the most important thing, is going to be looking at fair value gaps from a premium to discount perspective. So if this is the leg, right? We have a bearish leg here, and then we have a pullback here, right? This looks wrong. Hold on. Bearish leg, pullback. How do you determine which fair value gaps are going to be important? You take a GAN box or whatever, 50%. All you want to do is you want to draw out 50% of the range. So from this high to this low, right? From the green section is 50 and above, and below is 50 and below, right? So above is what we call premium, or sorry, premium. And down here is discount, right? So when market is retracing to the upside and you want to short, you want to take PD arrays that are in a premium. Which PD arrays here are in premium? This one here is like right on the cusp, but this one already delivered. You guys see how this PD array right here, this high, that high right there, pulled into that 15-minute gap and made a new low. So we no longer use this. When PD arrays deliver a new low, I do not use them anymore. Okay? So the ones that you want to use are fresh PD arrays that have not been used and are in a premium. So this one right here, this is literally the only one that applies. So this is the best one, which is why I have my limit set there. Okay? Does that make sense? If you're asking for an FVG, you need to hang it up because you ain't researching or hungry enough. Nah, bro, some people just don't know. It's okay. Same thing here, bro. Look, let me show you guys something real quick. You guys see this leg? I'm gonna go back right here real quick. Hold on. Wait. Let's go back here. You guys see how on the 15-minute there's two PD arrays from this high to this high? Use this as the range, right? From this low to this high. We have two 15-minute fair value gaps, right? How do you know which one to use? How do you know you're not going to use the upper one? How do you know to use the lower one? You don't, right? So you have to trade in terms of probabilities. As a trader, you're not like anticipating things, you're just reacting. So where are the probabilities in your favor? When you draw this out right here from the high, from the low to the high, right? Where's our discount? Where's 50% and below? Right here. This green area is 50% and below. So the upper fair value gap does not lie in premium, or sorry, discount. So this is where you're going to take your entries. And what happens? There you go. We bounce from discount, right? Not the upper one. The upper one gets inversed, fully inversed. So use that to determine which fair value gaps to use, which ones not to use, and so on and so forth. What's your fib setting? This is not a fib. This is a GAN box, bro. This is the GAN box right here. GAN box. For the GAN box in the settings, I literally just had, it's so simple. Just 0, 0.5, and 1. That's it. What would change your bias from short to long right now aside the 4-hour and daily candle? I get analysis paralysis. Are we bearish until sell side draw is reached, regardless of higher time frames CISD? So what would change my bias here? For me, the only thing that could change my bias really would have to be a full inverse of this fair value gap here, because this is the only fair value gap, again, in this entire leg that is a reliable PD array that we can use, a fresh PD array. This is the only fair value gap that's not been used yet. So this, an inverse of this, would make me flip bullish, regardless of the fact that we have no manipulation leg here on the daily or the 4-hour. When market is bullish, we focus more on discount FVG, and when it's bearish, we... Correct. That is absolutely correct. Oh, the stop be so tight, not above first candle making FVG. because my level is very precise. It does not need to be above. It's too wide of a stop for me. Today, YM took previous day low and NQ didn't, hence why we're going up. But IOF on NQ leaning more bearish at the moment. I don't know what IOF means, but NQ's definitely pretty bearish here. Very bearish. I'm telling you guys, this daily low is going to get taken. This daily low here is going to get taken. We're going to displace down at some point, and we're going to take the daily low. We're going to flip this candle green to red. At some point, it's going to happen. Some point is going to happen. Letting you guys know that right now. Not financial advice, but it's going to happen at some point. Explain a little bit more about the 4-hour and daily. The simplest way I can explain the daily and 4-hour candle, like the PO3, without you having to go watch any of my videos, which you should. Look at any candle, right? What are the 3 phases of a candle? Somebody tell me in the chat. Or let's make this fucking interactive. The 3 phases of a candle. What does a PO3 stand for? What does PO3 mean? AMD, boom, there you go. Accumulation, manipulation, distribution. Those are the 3 phases of a candle that every single range goes through, okay? You are right, Scar. Open, high, low, close, right? Open, high, low, close is absolute. That's what I was gonna you know, transition into here in a second. So for every single candle, there has to be an accumulation period, there has to be a manipulation period, and there has to be a distribution, okay? So in a perfect world, that looks a bit like this, where you have an accumulation, you have a manipulation, and then you have a distribution, right? And what exactly does this make? What does the candle look like? So here's your open, right? There's your open. Who's calling me, man? So let me draw this out real quick. Fuck this. Actually, let's just use this. So here's your open, right? There's your open. Manipulation. So there's your manipulation, the wick. Then we are going to draw out the distribution right there. Holy shit, that just took so much work to draw those straight. I'm actually goated. Boom. There you go. And then, you know, let's just say that there's a wick down here too, right? So these 3, this is PO3, right? A, M, D. These make this, right? A candle with an upper wick, a body, and a lower wick. Got it? Okay, cool. So every single candle needs to have something like that, where we open, we put in a high or a low, and then we close. This candle, what do we have here so far? There's no low that's being put in on this daily candle yet, right? Yes or no? Is there a low that's been put in on this daily candle? Is there a reliable enough wick that's been put into a manipulate? Have we manipulated this daily candle? Let me just ask you guys that. Where has this daily candle manipulated to? Can somebody tell me? Does anybody know where this daily candle has manipulated into? Nothing, right? So if the daily candle has not manipulated lower into anywhere, what does that effectively mean? If the daily candle is not manipulated lower, what does it mean when it's going higher? We're manipulating up, right? We're manipulating higher. So the move higher, this move upper, this move going up is the manipulation leg. Okay? So at some point, we would manipulate into a PD array, aka this 15-minute fair value gap, and then we would distribute lower to put in this wick, right? Because again, every single candle needs an open, high, low, and a close. Right now, all we have is an open, and we're putting in the high right now. Then we need to go put in a low, and then a close. Simple. You guys get what I'm saying? That's the simplest explanation I can give for PO3 without you guys having to dig really, really fucking deep. Okay? Does everybody understand that, or is anybody still confused? Seems way too easy to understand compared to all the other videos I've seen. Bro, I'm telling you, this shit is not hard. It really isn't hard. It's not hard. People just complicate it. That's the issue. Daily FVG needs to be filled before we continue higher. Just got here. Do you mind repeating that? Absolutely not. Absolutely fucking not. You could go back in the stream. I'm not repeating it though. Mention Devil's Mark too. Well, this is the Devil's Mark, right? If there's no wick on the candle, that is a Devil's Mark. Are you thinking this will be high day? I do expect this level up here, this 15-minute fair value gap, I would expect to be high of day. Manpreet, we'll do it in a little bit, not right now. I honestly don't feel like doing charge jams at the moment. Unless you guys want to run your own. Is the manipulation always into a PD array? Yes. The manipulation leg is always into a PD array. We have to collect liquidity somehow in order to manipulate properly, right? So either that's going to be above a high or a low, or it's into a PD array. One of the two is going to happen. When's the daily candle resetting? It's not. The daily candle is going to reset at tomorrow's 6 p.m. open. I think this 15-minute FVG is going to be high day. It's the only unfilled fair value gap in premium from any of the higher time frames. The only one. Are you just utilizing high probability arrays without correlating time and price? What does the new daily candle open? I think I'm in another. The new daily candle opens in fucking several hours, bruv. Like a lot of hours. Like tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. Tomorrow at 6 p.m. Eastern. I don't set the daily candle. This is just how the... What do you guys mean, bro? What are these questions? These questions are getting a little newbie right now. The daily candle opens at 6 p.m. Eastern every single day. That's when the daily candle opens. You want to take the manipulation to go to the low of the daily candle? Correct. This is correct. Everyone like the stream and support him a little. He's giving this out for free. Bro, yes. Everyone like the fucking stream, bro. Bro, deadass gave y'all paid sauce that people pay for. Yep. In fact, I did. No, 6 p.m. 6 p.m. How'd you get the black limits? What black limits? What are you talking about? Is that also why PD arrays aren't valid if they're tapped into before the 4-hour opens? Am I? Yeah. That is correct. That's where the time aspect comes into. The time shit that people rave about, like the time and price, quarterly theory, which realistically you guys don't need. Nobody needs that. That's where that time aspect comes in from. You ever use order blocks? I do use order blocks. It usually ends up being fair value gaps, the most used PD array, because it's the most common PD array. Session disconnected. Yo, who's trying to hack me, bro, on a Mac? Stop hacking my trading view, bro, please. Have you seen what happened to Charlie? What happened to Charlie? I just talked to him today. What do you mean? You go live every night? I go live every morning and every night, bro. I'm here for New York and Asia. Both. Just this week, for the remainder of this week, I won't be live in New York, but I will be live on Asia. Oh, Charlie Kirk, bro. I thought you guys were talking about like, I'm actually retarded. Yeah, I did see what happened to Charlie Kirk, bro. RIP. RIP Charlie Kirk. Fucking terrible, man. I actually thought you were talking about Big Char for a second, bro. Like, what? What the hell happened to Big Char? With this model, are you still considering SMT because you're placing limits? I would like to... I'm anticipating SMT. I'm anticipating it. Hello from Miami. Hello. What's your expected TP on the short? Previous day low. I just passed 5 TPTs. Let's fucking go, bro. Hell yeah. I hope you use code key though, because if you didn't, you're probably not going to get paid out. You have to use code TP or code key. You know what I'm saying? If you don't use code key, it's bad luck for 10 years. Until when you're streaming? I don't know. Can you teach me how to mark daily high and low? You literally just go to the daily candle like this, and then like this, and then you mark out the high, and then you mark out the low. Pretty simple. You get rid of the long limit. I didn't have a long limit. Do you have alpha code? Yes, I do. Alpha code is key, guys. Alpha, Apex, and TPT all are code key. They're gonna give you guys the best discounts, and they're gonna essentially make sure that you guys are gonna get paid out. I used code key for 3 tests, passed them 2 days in a row. Now I gotta flip the rest of the 3. There you go, bro. Shin Bobo got hungry and killed his stream. Did he? Yo, Shinobi. Shinobi. Wait, why can I not hear him? Hold on. Yo, what did you do?
What?
What did you do to your stream?
I ended.
Oh, somebody said that you killed your stream. They said you got hungry and killed your stream.
I just ended it, bro. It's just like we're just fucking waiting there, and so you know what's you know why I ended? Someone asked me, they're like, "How much dick could a woodchuck suck if a woodchuck could suck dick?" And that's when I was like, "Yo, it's time to wrap it up, bro." And the one, like it just kept
Oh
going.
my
Like, would you
god,
rather, like, would
bro.
you rather sit on a cake and eat dick, or sit on a dick and eat cake? I started thinking, I'm like, what would I rather? I was like, nah, I gotta stop, bro. Turn off stream before I start answering these.
Nah, bro, my chat is goated, bro. Me and my chat, we really vibe out, bro. Me and my chat, we just got that dynamic, bro. You know what I mean? Like nobody asks dumbass questions. So no, there's people in the chat that ask dumbass questions, but not like that though. That is a dumbass question.
Dude, and then someone asked me, when's the limit gonna get hit? Like, I fucking know when it's gonna get hit. Like, what the fuck?
Somebody goes, you're a bad guy for cursing people every day for not using your code. Why are you so desperate about your code commission? Bro, I'm joking, bro. What are you talking about?
Yo, fuck you.
He goes, stop cursing people for your commission, bro.
Fuck
Yo,
that guy who just said that.
oh my god. GT, what did you... Yoki, when you uploading part 2 and 3 of new strat? Probably next week. Right now, I gotta prioritize the rest of the 30-day mini-series, bro, on YouTube. If the market is either going up or down, what's stopping you from longing to your limit and then flipping short? It's called discipline. It's this like little thing called discipline that I enjoy. Just because you have a bias does not mean you need to execute on it, man. Using the logic you just gave, open, high, close. Said open, high, low, close. For our close would not make sense. I'm referring to the daily candle when I'm talking about that. It applies to any candle, but it's open, high, low, close, or open, low, high, close. I'm talking about the daily candle. We're trading the daily PO3 here right now, because we're trying to catch the high of the day. So we're trading the daily PO3. Do you not like 896 long? No, I'm not longing. I feel like FVGs get inversed a lot and then dumped. That's why I've been asking about OBs. You ever experienced that? Yeah, 100%. 100%. They do. But that's why you got to use the correct ones. Run a Kahoot again. Manpreet needs to make another one. Yo, Manpreet, if you're in here, you got to make another Kahoot, bro. Use the 4-hour and daily candle for your draw on liquidity and mark out the fresh FVG in 15 minutes or 5 minutes to get the manipulation. It doesn't necessarily have to be 15 or 5. It could be the hourly or 4-hour as well. What size CPT accounts do you trade? 50Ks, bro. 50Ks. I'm already long since 23,884. Do you recommend you hold to the first 15-minute FVG? It's up to you, bro. It's up to you guys. I think the market is going up here into this FVG. I think this is where it reverses from. So yeah. Let us run chart champs, bro. Run it. Run the chart champs. You guys can run it, bro. Go ahead. Was good, cheeky geeky. Is 5 minis too much for a 50? 5 minis is a lot, bro. Low-key tweaking out. Unless you're on an eval and you're trying to like 1 day pass. 5 minis is a fuck ton. Don't this look bearish after taking out that high? No. If order doesn't activate during stream, will you leave it for London? Maybe I will. I gotta think about it. I'm gonna be up before CPI, so we'll see. I probably will. There you go, guys. There's the chart champs link. Go ahead and join that chart champs link, guys. What'd you do for 1 day pass on 50K eval position size? 5 to 10 minis. It's reversing right now, bro. Should I hop on shorts? Bro, some of you guys, man. Some of you guys just like low-key, you guys low-key just not built for this, bro. You guys just not built for it. Why not 25K TPT, $500 less to get over the trailing draw? You can still use 3 minis. I don't like 25Ks, bro. 50Ks or 150s, only ones. Sell entry at 23,862 Monday. What are you talking about? Oh, I remember you. Yeah. You were the one that your shit was... That was a dog shit entry, by the way. Like, you were right about the bias, which I had a bearish bias as well. I just wanted it to go a little bit higher. But your entry went like almost 30 points in the drawdown. Like, maybe work on the entries a little bit, but good trade. Good trade regardless, especially if you held it the whole way. Good trade. How many minis should you run on a 150K eval, and what should be daily loss limit for that size act? Bro, listen, when I'm on... Listen, I trade evals like a very particular way. I don't ever like manage risk on an eval. The whole point of an eval for me is to get the fuck off of the eval. So I'll just use heavy size. Like on a 150K, I might even do 5 to 10 minis if it's a proper trade. And I would hold it for the full TP. Simple. I don't have like a daily loss limit on an eval. Even first starting out? No. If you're first starting out, you need to be trading them properly. You need to be trading them absolutely properly, bro. I had a 30-point stop and price went 26 points for my entry. Yeah, you were close to getting stopped, but I was saying buys until the daily high. It just looked so fucking good. But yeah, I was wrong. It ended up taking the daily high the following day, of course, but I was wrong about that, and you were right. I'll give you your flowers, cheeky geeky. There you go, bro. Do I take this on my alpha? I use code key with 3 cons. 3 cons, like 3 minis? Or like 3 micros? And is it an eval or is it a funded? Are You're doing the eval strat on market open, or are you doing it at 8:30 news event? It would have to be at 8:30 news event. I will not be doing it because I don't have any evals. And I will not be streaming tomorrow morning because I have some military stuff to take care of. So I'm only going to be on for Asia tomorrow. In the free Discord. If you guys are not in the free Discord, join the fucking free Discord. In the free Discord, I will give you guys limits. I will show you guys exactly where I would place my limits if I was going to do the 1 day pass, okay? And then you guys can basically just mimic those limits if you would like, okay? Very simple. I'll put them all in the free Discord. If you want the free Discord, ! Discord, and just join it there. And make sure you guys join that tomorrow morning at 8 a.m., 8:15 a.m. I will give you guys the limits. You reserve, I'm National Guard. Same thing, I guess. General chat. Yeah, Scott. It'll be in the general chat. If you guys are premium, you guys should be talking in the Cobra's Den chat. That's the premium side. But for just the limits, I'll be giving them away in the general chat. You seeing an SMT on NQES? There is an SMT right now, yes. At the highs. But it's still gonna go higher. Price of the lifetime membership. Lifetime membership is $380. During approval time for premium, I filled out the shopping paid but can't access. No. You're in, Scott. If you're not connected yet, just open up a ticket. Open up a ticket in the Discord. It should be like in the help me section or whatever. Open up a ticket if you can't see the premium sections, and one of the mods will help you out. You most likely just didn't connect the right accounts is probably the issue. The question on this play you have right now: when do you cancel out on taking the trade if you're confident on the setup? Let's say 3 hours past, you just walk away from the screen. I mean, I might walk away, but I will keep the limit there. Do you have to pay your mods? I do pay my mods. Not the YouTube mods, not here. This is like, come on, bruv. The Discord. What's the max amount of time you recommend to spend on the evals then? As a beginner, it's different, bro. As a beginner, you should be spending as much time as possible because you're learning for free without having to pay an activation fee or anything of that sort. As a profitable trader, you probably shouldn't be spending that much time on an eval. What's the confluences for the 943.25 limit? 15-minute and 5-minute fair value gap. What do you offer in the Lifetime Discord? They get their own entire course on the top and bottom ticking. They get their entire ICT smart money course. There's 2 entire fucking courses in there. They get all of the what's it called? Trades that I'm taking off live stream. They get all of those. They get trade recaps for every single trade. And then 2 lives a week where I go over the weekly outlook, and then it's essentially just a Q&A. If you weren't trying to time a daily PO3, wouldn't you ideally want a PD rate to get manipulated into? I am still looking for a PD rate to get manipulated into. It's going to be this one up here. Right there. I'm thinking of buying an F10 M5 LCI. Good or bad? Good if you get the right one. They do blow up a good amount, so I would be careful. They're like notorious for being kind of unreliable. The clutches are weak. F90s are better, bro. LCI F90s are the way to go. I'm not gonna lie to you. They just won't blow up. F90 world, yeah, bro. Subby knows, bro. Subby knows ball. BM fan, yeah, I like BMW. Do you make money streaming on YouTube? No, bro, I'm playing copyrighted music, so I don't make any money. All the streams are demonetized because I play copyrighted music. Don't got F90 money, gang. Bro, then I would low-key, if I was you, I would do a F80 M3 or F82 M4. It's low-key like the way. What do you think about Big Charge strat? I don't know. Low-key, I have no idea how he trades, man. Also don't really care. Can we play some Boss Man D-Lo? Hell no, bro. Are you still in the military? Yes. Activation fee has to be passed after. Yes, it's after. And I don't know how much it is right now for the 50K account. It's probably $100 some. If one of my XP accounts has $400 left to lose it, should I risk 2 minis or do micros? 10-point SL. $400? You could still revive it. So low-key, if I was you, I would do 1 mini with a 5-point stop, and you give yourself 2 trades, or you give yourself 4 trades until it's blown. So you can easily bring it back. Like, very easily you can bring it back. What time will your live end? I don't know, bro. You do the morning session? Yes, I do the morning session. Bro, I low-key gotta, like, put it up on my screen. Like, I gotta put, like, there's a message coming every few minutes in the chat of my entire stream schedule. Just look at that, okay? I paid 102 on TPT for a 50K account with key code today. Nice. Okay, so there you go. So for the 50K, it's $140 for activation. Said that gotta be spitting, bro. I mean, I like Bossman Dilo, bro, but I don't be like right now. I'm vibing out with my like house music. You know what I mean? Will you take shorts soon? I have limits set. Think about joining and trading. Do you think I can still trade and be in the military? If you do like National Guard, yeah. Will you be live for everyone tomorrow or only pay? Bro, I cannot be live tomorrow morning. If you are in the Discord, the free Discord, I'm going to be giving out my limits. So make sure you join the free Discord. I'm going to give out my limits in there for the CPI move. Would you keep this overnight, or is there a risk since it can go lower before your limit, making it invalid? If it goes through this low, if it goes through my TP, I'll remove it. Tell you that. Do you give signals in premium too? Yes, I do. Signed up for 105 a month activation fee, figuring I'd blow it. Yeah, you can't get out of it, unfortunately. That's why the fucking lifetime is way better, man. Lifetime is significantly better. Can you drop the free Discord link every time I do command? It doesn't pop up. It's literally right there. It's the message above you. you explain the components for this rate? 15-minute gap and 5-minute gap. Do you have a course for beginners? I want to learn how much is it. For my beginners, it's all on YouTube. The 30-day mini series on YouTube is gonna be the way to go. How'd you deal with taxes your first year? Did you hire a CPA? Thanks, Sven. First year I got fucked. So I didn't really know much about tax. I wasn't really thinking about taxes. So my first year trading, making money trading, I had to file an extension. And yeah, I got fucked. So the second year that I started making money, I hired a CPA and I had money set aside. I would set aside about 30 to 40%. But my first year, bro, I had to learn a harsh lesson. You get, bro, like, I didn't know anybody, like, I didn't know anybody else that was trading. I didn't get any kind of advice from any kind of mentor. I didn't have anybody. So I had to learn this shit, like, on my own, bro. That's why I got fucked over. That's why I try to help you guys out. Can you show us the PO3 indicator, please? Right there. I missed where on the Discord you'll be posting levels. I got a new 50K ready to go. Scott, it's going to be in the Keyflow channel, which if you don't have access to it, make sure you have a channel. Go through the Discord. Make sure you have a channel that says Keyflow and you see like the Cobra's Den and all the other channels. The channel that says Keyflow, I'm going to be putting everything in there. I'm going to tag you guys in there. So if you have noties on in the Discord, make sure you guys have noties on. I will tag you guys when I'm ready to place the limits. My TP is previous day low. Can you explain how to do the CPI 1 day pass? It's at, if you go back to the stream at 11:50, 11 minutes and 50 seconds, I start explaining it over there. I joined an hour ago, priced in the exact same spot. It's about to get through this 15-minute gap, just like I told you guys. This is tape reading at its finest, bro. Tape reading at its fucking finest. All right. You guys seen it all in real time, bro. What did I tell you guys? We're gonna get through this fair value gap, right? What was it? There was some kid in here crying, saying that, oh, right here when it was making this leg lower, he was like, oh, I'm gonna short. Should I short right here? It's dumping. Come on, bruv. Like, get real, please. I think we go lower on the CPI mover back up. I think we go lower for CPI. How to access your premium Discord? Just go into the description. There's a link in the description for the premium Discord, guys. Is there a way to anticipate that FVG will fail and become an inversion? The same way I just anticipated this one, bro. It's pretty simple. Look, this already played out here. It tried playing out here and was unable to, and it came all the way back up and retested. The third time, there's no fucking resting orders here anymore, so this shit is gonna be going up. You know what I mean? Very simple. I used to be in Dodgy's Discord. Am I cooked? Yeah, bro. We're gonna have to put you through a brainwashing program. It's not the daily week CE, no. Above the FVG, is there an OB? No. Not on the 15-minute. Link for the free Discord, just do exclamation mark Discord. Exclamation mark Discord. It'll pop up. How much you have in TPT? Are you above buffer? I'm 1,000 away from the buffer right now. Yo, guys, make sure you guys like up the stream, bro. Make sure you guys are liking up the stream. We got a bunch of likes in here right now. We need more, though. Come on. Make sure you guys like the stream up. 973 level? No, I don't know. 973 is that daily Wix CE, but no. Does it come with experience in the markets in order to anticipate where we're heading for CPI? What are you talking about, man? What do you use to read the tape? My eyes. I don't like read the tape like the DOM or anything. I literally just look at the candles, bro. You do not need the DOM. Yo, Manuel Vasquez, can you shut the hell up, please? Yo, mods, can we mute Manuel Vasquez? Thank you. Can I DM you about taxes? Can I make a tick? You cannot DM me about taxes, bro. I am not a... Bro, yo, where are my mods, bro? You guys are all fucking fired. Every single one of my mods is fired. The fact that I gotta do this myself right now is actually, like, unreal. Alright. Sasuke Trades, you're now a moderator. Congrats. Sasuke, you're gonna have to live on the stream now? Yes, bro, you do have to live on the stream now. That's literally what the job entails. Literally what the job entails. You already do? Good, bro. Nightbot not showing me the link. Here you go, bro. Literally just type this in. Type that into your browser. Okay? I'm gonna delete that in 2 seconds, right? 1, 2. You're from USA? I am in the USA. I'm in the US of A. How many pull-ups can you do? I don't know, probably like 10. Levels, my limit is at 43.25. I have a sell limit at 43.25, 943.25, and then stop at 948.5. Got a 300k eval off the giveaway 2 days ago from OB. I'm up 5k overall, starting trading then too. You think I'm doing okay? Yeah, I think you're doing pretty good. Sorry, I'm late. What did I miss? Bro, Dwight, you missed absolutely nothing. Don't worry. What's your job in the army? I don't know what you said. Infantry. Can you take out in crypto? I don't think so. Where can I find top/bottom tick strategy videos on premium Discord? In the WAP. In the WAP, you're going to see 2 different courses. There's an ICT smart money course. I would go through that too. And then there's the course for the top and bottom tick strategy too. Once you pass the eval, there's no monthly fees. Not on TPT, guys. If you use TPT with code key, you're not going to get any monthly fees, no activation, nothing. It's literally just 40% off. Actually, don't quote me on the monthly fees. I don't think there is a monthly fee, but there's no activation fee. No activation fee and 40%. How confident are you in the level? I'm pretty confident in it. This would be an A+ for me. Wicked sell in the Discord. Yeah, bro. That was a fire trade that we caught. The absolute high. Not the absolute high, but that was the high. What about Apex after you pass? No, Apex you could do a one-time fee. TPT is not one-day pass. Nope. Max allocation and payout cap on TPT. Max allocation 5 accounts, and there is no payout cap on TPT, and you can withdraw on the first day. TPT is the best firm when it comes to getting paid out right now. You can get paid out the first day, no cap at all, 0 payout cap, and you get paid the same day. Daily payouts. Daily fucking payouts. Pretty insane. Gotta use code key though. What do you think of longs here? I mean, pretty cool, I guess, because I do want price to go higher, but I'm not longing personally. If this setup is A+, why not size up on it? Just curious. I don't need to. I think it's less risky to do 4 5-point SL rather than 2 10-point SL. It's a tighter SL. If you're trading Asia, you could do 5-point SLs. I think it was a smart idea for me to take my payout today and not trade tomorrow. Yeah. Yeah, I think so. What's the Discord link for the free Discord? Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. Do exclamation mark Discord in the chat. What do you think about CFD, bro? CFD is terrible, bro. All right, Yassine, have a good one, bro. I will see you tomorrow. Can you explain the challenge phase for TBT for a 50K? Just 5 days. That's it. 5 days, 50% consistency rule. So you can't make more than $1,500 a day. And that's it. Are you going to hold this? Yes. If you end this live before the limit gets hit, are you keeping it on? I am going to keep it on most likely. If you guys want updates on if I'm going to keep this on or if I'm going to remove it, make sure you're in the free Discord. Any kind of update to my limits, I give in the free Discord. So make sure you're in it. Tomorrow I'm live at 8:30 p.m. Eastern, bro. 8:30 p.m. Eastern. I usually do 2 lives a day, New York and Asia. It's just tomorrow and the remainder of this week, I will not be able to do the morning live. So it's only Asia. Also, guys, make sure you guys follow me on IG. If you haven't already, if you don't know my Instagram or whatever, make sure you guys follow me on Instagram. It is just Keyflow Trades, same name. Make sure you guys follow on Instagram. I post a lot of my stuff on Instagram stories as well. TP2 rules are trash though. How come you like it? News rules consistent. News rules is across like majority of firms. First of all, 50% consistency is only for eval. It's not for fundeds. There is no consistency in the fundeds, and you can withdraw the entire balance of your account. Top Step. The only reason I don't like Top Step anymore, I used to like Top Step. The only reason I don't like Top Step anymore, as I've said multiple times, is because the Top Step X platform is very buggy. Very buggy. So that's why I prefer other firms over Top Step right now. I don't even have any Alpha accounts right now, and I'm affiliated with Alpha because they use the same backend software for the Top Step X and the Alpha Tix platform. It's all buggy. I don't like it. I hate trading on it. I'd rather trade on Tradeovate. No free Discord? Yes, there is a free Discord, bro. Exclamation mark Discord in the chat. There's a free Discord. Anything over 10k a day on a TBA is forfeited and they lock your account when you hit it. No, they don't. It's yeah, you can take out 9k and after 10k you get moved to live. You immediately get moved to live, which by the way, let me just make very clear, TPT is the best firm to go live with right now that exists. Project has so buns, yeah. So would you say there's any downside to take profit? There's one downside, I think, and the one downside is the 5-day eval pass. That's it. Literally the only downside. But there's going to be a downside for every firm. Kind of just how it goes. End of day maximum trailing drawdown. It's just a trailing drawdown the same way there is on Apex. Why is there a fucking elephant in my ear? What is this? Hell. Any tips for the buffer in my main pro act? I would just keep at least a 2k buffer. You ask TPT to allow Moroccan traders. Bro, I don't have any say over whether they allow Moroccan traders or not. When you go live as well on TPT, does it reset the balance as well? Yes, it does. But you can have 5 live accounts on TPT. It's fucking insane. What channel do you post the level updates in the free Discord? I can't find it. The Keyflow channel is only for premium. For tomorrow, for the level updates, it's going to be in the general chat. I'm going to post it in the general chat. Your first trade on the fund date, a big win like 2k, can you request that? Or they will accept it. They will absolutely accept it. I just told you, your first trade can be like a $6,000 trade and you can take the entire payout. You know if I would Tradeify? I haven't used Tradeify yet. Does the trailing stay stuck at 2k even if you're above the buffer on TPT? Yes, the trailing stay. Once you get above the buffer, the trailing drawdown goes to $50,000 and it doesn't move. Maximum allocation for alpha. For alpha, I think you can have 3 accounts maximum. I think. I'm pretty sure it's 3 accounts. No matter what size, I believe. Damn, legit didn't know about that firm. I'm gonna get 5 accounts right now. Yep. Really, really fucking good firm, bro. Really good firm. There's people that are, so there's like certain ways to exploit TPT, right? There's people that are passing the evals, and then as soon as they get to the funded portion, they just find an A+ setup and they go max size, like 6 minis on it. They make anywhere from, they make under $9,000, right? You got to make under 9k, because if you make over 10k, they boom, immediately move you to live. So if you want to get your 9k payout, go to 9 first. Stop the trade at $9,000, and you can request the entire 9,000 across all the accounts. No scaling rule, no consistency rule, nothing. It's extremely easy to get paid out. Extremely fucking easy to get paid out. Apex or TPT, if I want to buy one for tomorrow, well, you can only buy, you can only 1-day pass on Apex. You can't do 1-day pass on TPT. So, anyone know if you can withdraw on TPT before you hit you cannot withdraw before you hit the buffer. You have to be past the buffer. They're just giving free money at this point. Yeah, quite literally, yes. So make sure you you guys get some TPT accounts using code key. Lock it in, lock it in, lock it in. What's the longest you have had a pro or live account on TPT? Right now, I've had these for almost a month, I think. No, I haven't. I've had them for like 2.5 weeks, I think. 2.5 weeks. Can I use the 1 day pass strat on TPT and other days go in and out? You have to do 2 day pass. So it has to be, it's 1500, so you can't make more than 1500. How come you trade with Apex after everything that went wrong with them? What went wrong with them? They also deleted their Discord, so you communicate through email. I was never in their email. I was never in their Discord to begin with, and yeah, I just get their emails from the sales that happen. That's it. The hardest part is once you have your own strat down, your mental got to be mad strong for real. Struggling with that the most. That is the longest part of your journey, bro, is figuring out your mental. But once you figure out the mental part, it's so fucking easy. It's just a snowball effect, bro. Straight snowball effect. But you also cannot like this is why, see what you just said, UV. I hop on Insta or some and see everyone making money and ruins my mood. This is why I tell you guys that the first thing that you should be doing once you find like a strategy or a mentor or a community, right, that sticks with you and works for you, you should be getting the fuck off of social media, and you should not be getting on social media, because that's what's going to happen. You're going to have a red day like everybody does, and you're going to go on social media and some other guy is going to have made $20,000 and you're going to want to kill yourself. Simple, bro. That's how it works. That's why I tell everybody get off of social media when you're a student, because there's almost an information overload. You get what I'm saying? When there's that much information, you're not going to know what to do, what strategy to trade. Like you can almost get stuck in this endless loop of trading a strategy, right? Every single strategy is not, you don't have a 100% win rate, right? There's going to be days where you lose on a strategy, okay? For example, for me and the people in my Discord that followed my trade today that I gave, we caught a big dub, right? So I'll show you guys the dub that we caught, right? This was our trade from today, okay? This was our trade from today, right here. We shorted the high right there and TP'd right here at the 4-hour low. It ended up continuing lower into this this low here as well, and even lower than that. I made money. People made money. I went onto Twitter. Everybody's fucking losing money. So I can go and flex my fucking thing, and people who are losing money, right, especially newbies, they'll see that and they'll be intrigued. They'll be like, how did I lose money today and this guy made money today? And they'll go and they'll want to learn my strategy. And it's like literally a endless cycle of just going from one strategy to another, to another, to another, to another. You know what I'm saying? Find one strategy, let it fail properly, bro. Let the strategy fail properly. You guys, there's so many people, you guys don't let it fail properly. It fails once or twice, boom, immediately on to the next. Let the strategy fail properly, collect some data, see if it works for you. If it works for you, stick to it no matter what, okay? If it doesn't work for you, change it up. Switch it up, go with something else. Simple. It was not 4-hour wick CE, no. Backtesting, I realized the best way to make it is follow my strategy to exactly. That's what I'm telling you. I'm trying to tell you guys that, bro. You have to trust yourself. Too many of you guys that don't trust yourself. It's understandable, right? Because there's a lot of you guys that are newer, whatever the case might be. But if you have if you're using a system that is proven to be profitable and repeatable, then you should be continuing to use that. Big Char used to trade your 4-hour PO3 model, right? Yes, he did. The only reason Charlie switched is because this market, being a non-expansive market for the most part, the win rate on the model dropped a little bit, and also the trade frequency on the model dropped. We used to be getting like 1 or 2 trades a day. It went from that to like 3 trades a week, which is a good thing, right? Because the model is doing its job and it's eliminating the shitty trades for you. But Charlie is relatively new to trading, and he wanted to like trade every single day. You know, so he just switched to like a more discretionary model. That model, my 4-hour PO3 model, the flow model, was not a discretionary model. That was a mechanical model, right? We have a checklist for that model. So when he switched over to the new one, it's discretionary, works better for him right now. So there you go. That's it. How long did it take you to get your first payout? I always get this question, and it's always like I can't really give you a proper answer to that, because I was already profitable before I got my first payout, because I switched from trading options. So I already traded the NASDAQ for years before I switched to futures. So it was like different, me getting my first payout versus somebody that's brand new into futures getting their first payout. How long is your course in the Discord? It's not that long. It's actually like fairly simple. I've combined bits of your 4-hour PO3 and Blake's mechanical model. When I backtested, I got a 100% win rate if I followed every single. There you go, bro. 100% win rate is crazy. Use that. Is there a checklist in WAP for PO3? There's an entire 40-minute long video in the WAP on, or not in WAP, in the Discord on the PO3 model. Take any trade in Asia session. I only have this limit up here. That's it. I haven't taken any other trades. Just this limit up here. What do you suggest to do for intraday TPT Pro to get the buffer? Just trade carefully and get past the buffer, bro. You only got to make 50, or you only got to make 2K on a 50K. Your model similar to Powell's? It's not the same, even in the slightest bit. Like, zero resemblance to Powell's model. Today's trade recap was juicy, straight sauce. Hell yeah, bro. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I tried connecting to the Discord, but it's not letting me to do so. Why not? What does this say? All right, guys. This is getting pretty slow, so I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. Remember, CPI one-day passes tomorrow. If you guys want to do Apex one-day passes, make sure you get your accounts tonight. Code KEY, K-E-Y, will give you 80% off. If you want to do TPT accounts, also code KEY, 40% no activation. Join the free Discord, okay? Make sure you guys join the free Discord. I will update you guys on this limit, okay? I'm not removing it. I will let you guys know if I move this limit or what it's going to be. And then I will also give you guys the limits for CPI. Okay. That's it. Very simple. Yes, it'll be in the general chat. If you guys have any other questions about anything, I'm going to hop off here. Just go into the general chat in the Discord and ask me in the general chat. But yeah, love you guys. Have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.